All right, today we're going to dive into a material that's totally changing how high-end brands think about luxury, about texture, and of course, about sparkle. It's called crystal fabric, and if you're a business that's trying to stand out from the pack, this might just be the secret weapon you've been looking for. I mean, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? In a world where there are endless options, being different is absolutely everything. You need your products, your corporate gifts, your whole brand identity to not just get noticed, but to be really felt, to be remembered. For decades, a go-to answer for that challenge has been crystal, right? It's that classic symbol of quality, of achievement, of pure elegance. We've all seen it used to level up brands and to mark those really special occasions. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. We're thinking of those beautiful, hand-shaped awards, those delicate little figurines, or those classy corporate gifts. Or, in the fashion world, it's that incredibly painstaking, one-by-one application of individual rhinestones. These are all established, totally respected methods. But here's the thing. They all have a little bit of a limitation. They're usually separate objects next to your product, or they involve adding crystals onto a surface. So that brings up a really important question for anyone trying to innovate. What if you could stop adding sparkle to a product and instead make the product's very surface crystalline? And that's where this gets really interesting, because there is an answer, a material innovation that totally bridges that gap. And here it is, crystal fabric. Now, the words you really want to pay attention to here are blends, luminous surface, and durable. This isn't just a bunch of individual stones glued on. No, it's a single cohesive material that just radiates light from this continuous, textured surface. And this, honestly, is a huge shift in thinking. It takes us way beyond just decorating with crystals and into a whole new world of material science and design. So let's break this down. On the left, you've got the old way, individual points of light, which can be pretty fragile. But then look at the right. You've got an integrated, durable, and flexible material that gives you this seamless, all-over sparkle. The difference is a total game changer. This is the big idea right here. This is the mental leap. You're not just decorating anymore. You're creating with a material that has that brilliance literally built into its DNA. It's a whole new way of thinking. Okay, so that's the theory. But how does this actually play out in the real world? Well, once you start thinking with a completely new material, not just adding stones, the possibilities just explode. I mean, suddenly, it's not just for fancy awards or formal wear. We're seeing it pop up in everyday fashion, in high-end accessories, interior design, and even tech gadgets. It's an incredibly versatile tool for any brand that wants to add that premium, glamorous touch. Just think about this for a second. A tech accessory, something you use literally every single day, is transformed into what feels like a piece of jewelry. It's slim, it's functional, and thanks to that crystal fabric, it has this incredible look and feel. Or what about this? This is a brilliant example. You take a simple, functional item like a champagne cooler and just elevate it. The crystal fabric adds this whole new layer of texture and celebration, and it makes the entire experience feel so much more special, so much more memorable. So, let's get down to brass tacks. Let's talk business. Because this is more than just a cool-looking material. It's a strategic choice that can have a direct impact on how your brand is seen and valued. This table lays it all out. That seamless finish, it just screams quality. Its durability, that makes sure your premium impression is going to last. And that unique, textured surface, well, that creates a sensory experience that your customers will remember and connect directly with your brand. In the world of corporate gifting or premium products, where it feels like everyone's just giving the same old stuff, crystal fabric lets you create something truly different, something with a tactile and visual punch that is not going to be easily forgotten. Okay, so as we start to wrap this up, I want to shift from what's already being done to what you could do. I want you to start thinking of this as a brand new tool in your design toolkit. This quote from Crystocraft, the material's creators, just nails it. Experience the allure of crystal fabric, where elegance meets innovation. It really is all about weaving that sense of glamour into products in a completely new way. And this is the main takeaway, the one thing I really want you to remember. Crystal fabric is not just another component on a list.
It's a new canvas. It's an opportunity to completely rethink surfaces, to innovate with texture, and to tell a much more brilliant, much more integrated story with your brand.
So I'll leave you with this question. With a material that combines this amazing durability with a seamless jewelry-like sparkle, what product, what gift, what kind of experience, what will you create?